Is there a time after that that you and Karen's relationship sort of changed?
I could see that Karen was kind of drifting away from her marriage, and she would speak to me in confidence about not being happy. There was a little shift in her priorities, and so our friendship kind of suffered from that.
Okay. Was there an occasion did you know the Bonas?
Yes.
All right. And can I ask how you knew them?
Kathy was our daughter's dance instructor, and she was also the YMCA fitness person there, that we'd go to classes together there. Karen and I's relationship, we were friends way before kind of Kathy came into the picture, but then we would have swim dates and stuff like that. I was invited to go to Kathy's 40th birthday party. My husband didn't want to go. He wasn't a big fan, so I went with Karen that night. We had a good time.
Did you and Karen drive together, or was there a lot of people there?
She came to my house and we got ready. We took pictures before. I think we drove separately to the actual venue.
All right. I don't want to go into every detail, but did you attend the Bona's 40th anniversary party?
It was her 40th birthday.
40th birthday party,
yes.
Excuse me. And were there several people there?
At the farms, at the venue, yes, there was.
And after, it was a eat and drink event at the venue?
Yeah, just like a DJ and just a social gathering.
Afterwards, did you and others go to a different location with the Bonas?
Yeah, that would be their house.
Had you been to their house before?
No.
And did you go along with others to the Bona house?
Yeah, I went because Karen asked me to go, and, it was a fun night, so I thought we'll just see, where the night will take us.
I guess, was there a hot tub involved?
There is outside on their deck. They have a hot tub, and it's not the main focus of the backyard. They have a pretty large deck, and there were several tables, several people engaging in conversation. I would be sitting at a table with other people having a conversation, but to the left of me, I saw the hot tub, and I saw people get in the hot tub.
Were people in different stages of dress or undress?
Yes.
All right. Was that primarily in the hot tub?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
It was, yes,
right.
The hot tub. There were people that maybe didn't have bathing suits and got in their undergarments.
And I just want to get through this very quickly, but did you see Karen Swift leave the hot tub and go into the house?
I did. I witnessed her get up. She looked to me as if she was hot and woozy kind of feeling, and I saw her go inside, and it wasn't but a few minutes later I saw Mr. Bona go in as well.
Can I ask this? Was Miss Swift, was she wearing her outfit, or?
That's vaguely something I'm trying to remember. I know when I walked in and I witnessed her laying on the floor, she didn't have anything on her.
All right. Now, she walked, are you saying that you saw Karen Swift walk from the hot tub into the Bona's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that correct?
That is correct.
And I'm not trying to beat up on you if you'll say yes or no or answer. And after Karen Swift walked in, did you see someone else immediately walk in?
Yes, it was shortly after was Mr. Bill Bona.
All right. And then, as a result, what did you do?
I walked in, I said, "What's going on?" And I got a towel and immediately covered her up, and I said, "Go get her husband right now."
Well, when you walked in, what did you see?
I saw him standing over her, gawking with a creepy look on his face.
Was she clothed, or did she have a towel on her?
I put a towel on her.
Did you see Mr. Bona put a towel and cover her before you walked in?
No.
All right. And did you make some remark, and then how did they react to it?
He just looked very surprised at me, and I was just kind of offended by what I witnessed and covered it up immediately and said, "Go get her husband, please."
And did you see Mrs. Bona in the room at that time or next in the house at that time?
Nobody was in the house. I vividly remember that.
Was Miss Bona, was she near the hot tub when you walked in the house, or do you recall?
She was outside engaged in conversation.
Okay. And after you made that comment about go get David Swift, where was David Swift, to your knowledge, before you walked into the house?
He was outside at a table just, trying to fit in, I think, and have conversation with people.
All right. And what happened next? Did someone walk into the house? Did you stay, first off, with Karen Swift?
Until David come in, yes.
Was Karen Swift, did she act like she was either ill or under the influence? Or?
I said, "Karen, are you okay?" And she's just kind of coming out of a state of kind of what's going on. And she said, "Yes, I'm fine." I said, "David's coming to get you and you're going home."
Okay. And then what happened next?
From what I recall, David picked her up, got her belongings. Maybe I carried her to the bathroom and got herself together, I would think, before she went home. But I know that I walked out with them and never returned.
Okay. And to your knowledge, did the Swifts leave either before you or at the same time as you did?
I would say at the same time.
All right. Now, after that, did you ever go back to the Bonas?
No.
All right. Did you have a conversation with David Swift after that about this incident?
David would ask me things, and I think one time he did ask me. I, of course, talked to Karen the next day, and I just said, again, "Is everything okay? Did, anything happen last night?" And she, of course, told me it's fine, and no, everything's okay, Robin. And I said, "Well, you can always let me know if you need to tell me anything." And she said, "I will."
Did she indicate that it made her uncomfortable or if she felt like she was being threatened?
I told her that she needed to tell her friend Kathy.
All right. After that, did you talk to Kathy Bona about this?
They never once approached me at all and ever asked me what I saw. I know that it got back word to her because she immediately wanted to give me a brushed off feeling. But
You talking about the next time you saw her? You didn't communicate with each other?
No, like I said, my daughter still went to her dance studio, and was it awkward? Yes, but I'm gonna call out some misconduct if I see it.
Well, and I just want to go off what you saw or what you observed, not what you think others did.
Yes.
Just to be fair, but after that, did you and Karen Swift have communication and get together sometimes?
Like I said, Karen and I always revolved around family. I even got to see her with her two older boys, not just her two younger girls. She was a wonderful mom to all four of those kids. And I saw a shift in her marriage, and I saw that it was different. Her priorities changed. She would be going out after the kids would go to sleep, and that's not what I wanted to do. And so, therefore, our friendship did take a step back. I was always there for her. She called me on the phone. She texted me. But it kind of, we didn't hang out as much.
Okay. And I guess, did you talk to her, if she went missing, she did go missing on October the 30th of 2011. Mm-hmm. Did you have communication with her shortly before that?
I was in Nashville that weekend. I was going to attend a Titans game on Sunday, but I know that she called me Friday night, and she said, "Just to let you know, the girls and I went and rode your house tonight. Don't be mad, please. We'll even come and clean it up the next day." And we had a good laugh about that, and that was the last time I spoke with her.
Were you aware whether or not, when you first met the Swifts, that they drank alcohol or not?
Karen never drank before she came to Dyersburg, never. And I don't think that she could handle her alcohol at all, not well, at least. It would be just a small amount, and it would give her a different feeling because she didn't have a tolerance for it.
And to your knowledge, while you're with the Swifts socially, what about David Swift drinking?
He never drank. He may hold a beer, and that beer would last all night.
Okay. And at some point, did you tell David Swift what you observed on the party?
I did, and then it got back to Karen, and that's okay because I stated my truth and I saw what I saw.
Okay. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. To your knowledge, I guess in 2011, did you see David Swift with an injury or on crutches?
I did. He brought the girls to me on Halloween of 2011. That's the day, well, she went missing on the 30th. And I took the girls trick-or-treating that night. And he dropped them off because he couldn't get around the neighborhood like we did. And he came back around 10 o'clock that night and picked them up again.
So that was, you had contact with David Swift on the night of October the 30th.
Halloween, yes.
And I guess, was it solely for the purpose of you taking the girls so they can
Right.
enjoy Halloween?
Just to give them some normalcy, because they asked multiple times that night where their mom was. And we just tried to make it as normal as possible and as fun as possible, which was a very hard task, but we did what we could do.
And he brought them and dropped them off himself.
Yes, he had their costumes, and then I kind of put it together, put their makeup on, and, got the rest of them together. But he did. He dropped them off, and he was on crutches.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.